Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another tarot pick a card reading. This one is going to be a focus on your love life or relationship. So if you've not been to a pick a card reading before, welcome. All I ask you to do is to get into a calm, centered space, take a couple deep breaths, get real quiet so you can listen to your intuition and use that to pick the group that you feel connected or drawn to. So if you need to pause the video at any time to, meditate on the cards, you can do that as well. There will be timestamps in the description box below, as well as pinned in the comment section. So that way you can skip right to your group. This is a kind of an interesting spread we've got today because we're doing 3 tarot cards, one representing you, one representing your crush slash significant other, and one representing your relationship. So in front of you, group 1, we have the rose quartz. Group 2, we have some sort of quartz. I was actually gifted this recently, so special. And then we have the pink opalite for group 3. So again, should you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. And keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take what does resonate and know that there is a message in here somewhere for you. All right, with that being said, I will see you in your group. Hello, group number 1, those of you who have chosen the rose quartz. We're going to take a look at you, your significant other, or your crush, and then we're going to take a look at your relationship. So we're going to kind of see what's going on with your love life right now, and then we have some oracle cards towards the end to either give you advice or confirm what we've already been talking about. All right, so let's get into it, starting with the card that represents you, and we have the Star. Okay, so you guys are very hopeful. You guys love to dream. You love the idea of love. You love love. You guys are also like, you have this light about you. You are the star energy. So there's this guidance that other people look toward you for. You have this light that emanates from you and you just inspire other people. So as far as you in a relationship goes, I feel like you can have your head up in the clouds, but you really do just want what's best, and you give the other person in your relationship hope, and they strive for better because you inspire them to do and be better. And you just have this glow, this just wonderful nature about you that everybody's attracted to. And, you can be gentle, you can just be, you can tell it like it is, but you really want to guide other people to the right way or to their best ability, if that makes sense. You guys have a way of, just getting your goals done. Like you achieve them and, oh, the glare, sorry. I forget these are a little glossy. You achieve your goals because you have the self-esteem and the belief in yourself to do so. Like you have that determination about you. But the negative aspects that this energy has, the Star card, is that you guys have some insecurities. You guys can feel a little less than, and that's okay. We all have insecurities, but sometimes those take over and you forget who you really are. And you have a tendency as well not to use your intuition to the fullest. Sometimes you don't want to listen to it. Sometimes it could be hurtful to listen to your intuition, but just remember that it's always right. Okay, this is beautiful. You guys, grace, yeah, that is definitely the word I would use to describe you. Guidance, hope, the love of love. That's awesome. All right, let's take a look at your partner. Okay, so this card is the 3 of Wands. This is representing your partner, significant other, crush. So this is someone who loves to plan. They plan out everything. They want to make sure they have all of their T's crossed, their I's dotted. They want to make sure they are planning for an abundant future. So this could get a little frustrating, especially, throwing emotion in it, but they don't want to be distracted from their goals too much. Like they are very much a I got to do this and I got to do this right. And I got to do it the way that I've been wanting to do it. They're very successful. Whatever they, choose to do, however they plan to do it, it's successful. They make sure they do everything right. That's awesome. Yeah, they can turn their goals into realities as well. And they're very, very focused. The only negative thing I see about this is they can be too focused. So they might not give you enough attention that you can have the insecurity about that, having not enough attention on you. And also they can be too ambitious. You might get worried about them. They might, try to plan too much for one person to take because they want to get to their goal quicker. But I feel like you two are very compatible. Both of these energies are very compatible. You both want what's best for yourselves and for each other. You can guide them in a way that they won't be so focused and driven when they don't need to be. You can give them hope and inspire them, and they can do the same for you because, the wands are passion, inspiration as well, creativity. So you guys play off each other really well. You can, give them the hope and the inspiration and help them to dream a little bit bigger, whereas they can keep you grounded a little bit and very practical. Because sometimes with this energy, you guys can be too much in your daydreams and too much of, I want this and I want this my way. So very compatible as far as I'm concerned from what I see. Let's take a look at your relationship and see what we can see. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, so this is kind of what I was saying. You guys together are very practical. You keep each other grounded. This is a very hard-working energy as well. You guys want to make an idea a reality. This is insane. So you guys both have separate goals, but together you make more, you have goals together. You have your separate lives, which is fantastic. You don't have to do everything the other person wants to do. You have your own goals and your own ambitions, but together you also have those goals come together and they merge, which is beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is also expansion too. So you guys are putting your goals together to create something bigger. And this person here has the expertise on planning and drive. So together, you guys are being practical. You are going to put your ideas to work and really be skillful about it and create the life and the abundance that you're looking for. Yeah, practical planning. Wow. Again, this is, taking responsibility for your actions, for your learning, taking responsibility in every aspect of your life. So both of you guys together really complement each other into being okay, you take care of this, I'll take care of that. You guys are totally fine with going separate ways, but coming back together to create what you want to create. The negative aspect of this is that sometimes you guys can do too much thinking about the future, too much maybe if we did this, maybe if we did that, but not enough planning. So, your head can be up in the clouds and he or she wants to plan and put things in writing and put it down and start planning. But you guys can't focus and really put it to work, right? So that can be a negative aspect of this. Not enough doing, putting it into action. That's where I want to go with that. So yeah, sometimes you guys can be a little unrealistic as well. But I think all in all, you guys are very, very compatible. I feel like you guys complement each other really well. And this relationship will be successful. I mean, you guys, I don't see anything, telling me otherwise, especially with this relationship card here. Let's take a look at your flower inspirations. We have hydrangea. Oof, let's, not have the glare. There we go. Hydrangea, Focus on wholeness above and below. So that's kind of beautiful. So yeah, they're focused and they're driven, and sometimes you need to be reminded of that. And then we have Daffodil. The sun shines brighter when you are here. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, all right. So you guys are very happy together. And if you aren't together yet, there's the possibility that it will happen. I can't say for certain, but if you aren't together and you're looking at whether or not you would be compatible, yes. All right. Whispers of Love Oracle. We have spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. So sometimes I think you guys might focus too much on other things, and you have to be reminded, okay, let's not focus on planning. Let's just be in the moment and, you know, not focus on the future, not focus on, you know, bills or anything like that. Let's actually spend quality time, right? Okay. Then we have the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Okay. I really do feel like you guys have your own separate goals and aspirations, and then you come together. Let me just see here if there's anything. This is still a new deck to me, so let's see. Take a moment to get to the genuine issues in this situation. The truth of what's going on lies at the very heart of a situation. Be honest and willing to do whatever is necessary to take care of this. Whether you see your current scenario as positive or negative, it's happening for a reason. Awareness and understanding will help you see beyond your current circumstances. It may feel difficult at first, but with time, you may feel differently and understand why things unfolded as they did. Even if you are in an emotional upheaval, there is an outcome that will bring love and blessings. A situation will be resolved with time. Okay, so I don't know as much as confirmation, but this is advice for you to listen to. There's more going on than meets the eye. Yeah, I definitely think that you guys have a lot of separate things going on, and then you guys come back and meet in the middle. Okay, then we have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. My goodness, I can't get that light to not be glaring. Okay, so yeah, so I really feel like you guys are compatible as far as you support that you support your partner and they support you. You guys play off of each other very well. And your last card here is consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. That's kind of great. Like, you guys are very committed to each other. You guys are committed to building a life together. Because remember, foundations, building that strong foundation to build upon, to have a life on, is fantastic. All right, guys, let me see if there's anything else that I may have missed. I really honestly feel like you guys have a good thing going on here. Just remember, you know, be supportive of each other. They won't let your head in the clouds too high, and you won't let them be over ambitious and be too focused. Just don't let your insecurities get the better of you, because just because they might not be focused on you all the time doesn't mean you're not as gorgeous, or that person's not in love with you as as much in love with you as you thought, that sort of a thing. Just don't let your intuition or your insecurities get the better of you. But I really feel that together you have that practical planning and that drive to really have a fertile and growing life together. And it's beautiful. All right, guys, if this resonated with you, let me know down in the comment section below what group you chose. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. This is awesome, guys. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 2, those of you who have chosen what I'm just gonna call the pink quartz, because it's pink and it's a quartz. All right, let's go ahead and check out the cards representing you, your significant other or crush, and the relationship that you have or could have, how compatible you guys are, that sort of a thing. And then we have oracle cards to give you some more guidance, confirmation, that sort of a thing. All right, let's take a look at the card representing you. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups here. So you guys are very intuitive. for one, and you're very nurturing. You guys take that mother role very easily. You guys are like, in your friend group, you're the one that always looks out for your friends. You guys are the designated driver. You guys, that sort of a thing, you are very nurturing. And that's amazing. That's awesome. You guys are also a master of your emotions. So you guys feel things very, very deeply, but you know how to deal with your emotions. You know how to process them. And so with that being said, the negative aspect of this energy is that you guys can come out of, like, you guys have a hard time controlling it sometimes. You get overwhelmed, I should say, with your emotions. And so that way you get kind of consumed in your feelings and you need to kind of be, shook out of it. So keep that in mind. Sometimes, the insecurities, those show up in your feelings. Okay. Let's take a look. And you guys love love. Very romantic. Let's take a look at your partner. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So this person could be younger than you by, a couple years, which is totally fine. This is like a younger male, not like a young male, but a younger male. So, but again, this doesn't have to be a male per se. Just this is the energy I'm talking about. So anywho, a little bit younger than you, but this person is a romantic, wears their heart on their sleeve. They are chivalrous. They love the idea of love. They will, romance you in ways that you didn't think was still available or around, like writing you poems or, sending you roses just because. Like, this person loves being in love. Sometimes that, that energy can be a little, they overindulge in their fantasies and they need to come back down to reality a little bit, right? So they can also be uncommitted, like have a hard time committing because they are so, just wearing their heart on their sleeve. And so keep that in mind, but sometimes it's hard to tie this one down. They say one thing and kind of do another, but that's not everyone and that's not all the time. So again, little tidbit, but this person is just, just a pleasure and loves pleasure. Very talented, very artsy, has the ability to make their dreams come true, make your dreams come true. Like, they will do it. That's kind of, I will say though, together you guys can be pretty emotional. It can get a little overwhelming with both of you being cups here. Both of you being very in your feelings at times. So that can be an issue. You guys can be overly dramatic with each other. Like, if you get a little insecure or they get a little insecure, it's immediate, like over dramatic. So keep that in mind. You might want to reel that back. They might need to reel that back a little bit, but let's take a look at the relationship together with you two. And we have the Hangman. Okay. So again, this is kind of an interesting card because this talks about surrendering as well as letting go and having patience. So like I was saying, sometimes you're going to have to let the over dramatic things go, or they're going to have to let it go and have that patience and understanding. So that's going to be something that might be a constant thing that you guys have to work on in the back of your mind. Don't take everything too far out left field. But this is also a very compassionate card, a very let's wait and see kind of card. Like, let's take a time out. So like, you guys might have some fights or arguments and you guys both together will say, okay, let's take a pause, wait it out, and really figure out what's going on here. What's at the root of the problem, right? That's kind of beautiful. And this is also, you know, a card about sacrifice. So it might be one of those things where you guys sacrifice something in order to get to a common goal. So you guys are okay with like letting go of certain things to get to a common goal. So I feel like you guys have a very, I don't want to say chaotic, but you guys have a very fiery relationship, even though you guys are both cups right here, which is kind of insane. You guys can be very emotional, but I feel like you play off of each other really well because you both understand each other emotionally. You both have that, okay, well, that compassion to know, okay, this person, like, you need to time out. Like, we need to just take a breather and it's going to be okay. Like, you have that, yeah. You guys have that understanding. That's pretty awesome. And, you know, it's not uncommon for this type of a relationship to exist and to work out. It may be a little bit difficult when you guys have more trying times, because when one person gets upset, the other might get just as upset. And then it might take a minute for you guys to come to some common, to a common ground and just be chill again. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying you guys play off of each other emotionally. Like, you play off of each other's emotions, which is totally fine. Like, I don't want you guys to think that this is all a negative. I just think it's, you know, very interesting that, you know, you guys are both very much emotional people and you're very highly romantic, and you guys just love to be there for each other. You have that drive and commitment to each other, but you guys both know how to deal with the negative parts of each other, if that makes sense. Like, we all have negative aspects, and it's dealing with the other person's negative aspect that creates that relationship and that bond that brings you together. You know, like, you can't have fire without ice, that sort of situation, right? This is kind of really cool. I dig this. Both of you might be water signs too, with just how prevalent the water energy is. So that might be the case as well, why you guys are so highly emotionally in tune with yourselves, with each other. It's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at your flower inspiration card to see what else we got here. Jasmine. Oh, dang it. Light. There we go. Success will be found if you hold on to hope. Okay. So yeah, I feel like sometimes you guys let your emotions get the better of you in the negative way. And you guys need to come together and realize that it's okay and have that hope to move forward. Interesting. And we have carnation here. Goodness. Keep going, keep growing, be unstoppable. Okay. So yeah, you guys are growing together. This is kind of awesome. Just keep going, keep doing what you need to do. Take a time out if you need to. And then we have Lily of the Valley. Happiness is found with your purpose. All right. Okay. So advice, confirmation, you take it the way it works for you. And last but not least, we have your Whispers of Love Oracle cards. We have quite a few that popped out for you, so let's take a look at them. All right, we have practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. Okay, so this is also what this is talking about, right? With this hangman energy, looking at things from a new perspective, from a different point of view. So looking at things from your partner's point of view, them looking at your point of view, the things that you've experienced, the things that they've experienced. So like if you guys have arguments or you're feeling insecure, look at things from their perspective. Look at things in their way, or same vice versa, you know what I mean. All right. And then we have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. All right, so you guys are very much into the public displays of affections. You guys very much love to be together, touching in some way, holding hands, snugging, that sort of a thing. Very, very much like you know how this person feels by like holding their hand. Like you guys are very in tune with each other physically as well. Okay, couple more cards, guys. Then we have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. All right, so remember how I was talking about insecurities? They already understand your insecurities. They already know because they've probably had something similar happen to them. So just know that your relationship has a lot of understanding in it, and it will help heal past issues for both of you. We have honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So again, I feel like this relationship is kind of great in like the best of ways because they already can understand what you're going through and understand your emotions. So they already know that what you do out of love, right? And how you do it, you do out of love. And same with them. So vice versa. And it's all honesty. Love is an honesty language. Like you just know. And you guys are very intuitive too. So you guys always do this. You speak with love and truth. And your last card here, be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and love and how you feel. I can read. Okay, so yeah, you be you, they be them. They understand that you understand them. They will love you the way that you are. Like, don't use your insecurities, or don't feed into them, I should say. And they shouldn't feed into their own insecurities as well. Like, be authentic and you guys are fine. I think this is beautiful. I mean, I'm laughing because it's insane to me to be pulling these cards, but I think it's beautiful. I really do think you guys are compatible. It just may be one of those things where you might have a little bit more fire than normal with emotions and things of that nature. But I think it's all for a good relationship. So if you guys are not in the relationship currently, you guys are probably going to get there, especially with the other person being so romantic. It might happen. Don't quote me on it. I'm just seeing what I see. And if this resonates with you, if it makes sense, let me know down in the comment section below what group you chose. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you have not yet clicked that notification bell, go ahead and do that as well, because this way you'll never miss a video upload from me. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. This is kind of exciting, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Those of you who have chosen, I believe this is pink opalite. If you know, let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right. We have a card for you, a card representing your significant other or crush, and then the relationship. So 3 cards for you guys. We'll see how compatible you are, what's going on, that sort of a thing. And then we have some confirmation and advice cards for you as well. So let's get into it. All right. For the card for you, we have the King of Swords here. So you guys are very much into intelligence. You guys are smart. You guys are honest. You guys take responsibility. You take responsibility for yourself, your actions, that sort of a thing. You could, though, have some emotional detachment because you value honesty, you value truth, you value intelligence. And sometimes that kind of takes precedence over emotions. Sometimes you guys are very guarded. So you keep that wall up. And it's kind of hard sometimes to break that wall down. You're very hardworking, and you want to have it all. Like, you have very, very high standards and high values. Some might say high maintenance, but you know what you want out of life, and you will do what you got to do to get there. So you have very, very good leadership qualities as well. So you might be hard to get to know at first. It might be one of those things where you let your guard down slowly, which is totally fine. You know, we all have that, you know, what is that word I'm looking for? We all have to have our walls be broken down. It's just, I think you have a little stronger barrier, and that's okay. So getting to know you might be a little difficult, but again, you have high standards, and that is perfectly okay. You're very, very good at communicating, at public speaking. You understand how it is to communicate, like how important it is, I should say, how important it is for communication. So you need somebody that's going to fulfill your communication needs. So you guys want to have conversations and intelligent conversations. You guys don't necessarily want to sit and talk about gossip magazines or gossip, you know, what's going on in celebrities' lives and that sort of thing. You want to have intelligent conversations about, you know, books you guys have read, historic figures, you know, travel, that sort of thing. You guys want somebody that can, forgive the pun, or not pun, I don't know, forgive the word choice, but penetrate your mind, like stimulate it. That's the word, not penetrate, stimulate. You guys, it's been a long day. So that is you, I guess, in a nutshell, before I start using other insane words. Okay, let's take a look at your partner or significant other, crush, whatever you want to call this person. All right, 10 of Pentacles, or in this case, 10 of Coins. This person is a hard worker. They have worked hard to get where they're at. They know the meaning of practicality. They're very healthy. They're grounded. And this person loves the idea and wants a family, wants to pass down their abundance, wants to pass down their inheritance. They're really family oriented. So they want kids. They want a big family. I mean, some want a big family, but, you know, 2 kids, they want kids. That's kind of exciting. They're very, very, very much into expanding their abundance, being prosperous. They don't plan on ever, you know, making, what should I say? How should I say this? They strive to be great. We'll just put it that way. So they've built what they have from the ground up. They're very hardworking, very loyal, very practical. This is kind of awesome. So I can see them grounding you in a way, humbling you in a way. I can see them as the type of people that will break down your barrier, that will that'll be a good opposite for you. I think since they're so grounded in what they have achieved and what they want out of life, they know what they want, they can kind of inspire you to feel the same. I feel like they can definitely, which is kind of funny when I talk about walls here, they have this wall and it's being broken open, right? Which is kind of interesting. I'm just saying, things happen for a reason. So I feel like they can break down your walls. And I also feel like since they have already achieved so much and they have a drive and that goals in life to have that prosperity and abundance, I feel like you are very much compatible with that, because you have high standards for somebody. You don't want to have to constantly take care of somebody else. You would like to have that even partnership, or even, have them kind of take the reins a little bit. You want that, like, even though you are a leader and you can have that drive and determination as well, you also want the soft side of being able to be taken care of as well. Like, you want to make sure that both of you have like that even playing field, right? So like, that this person's capable of taking care of themselves, creating a life that you think is good enough, that you want as well. Like, you, again, what I said is you have high standards. You're not just going to settle. And I feel like this person here that you are attracted to is the same way. Like, they have high standards. They've worked hard to get where they are currently, and they are going to continue to be hardworking and get even farther. And that is amazing and beautiful, because you aren't settling and they're not settling. You guys are kind of on even playing field at this point. Like, and I feel like they've done so much and experienced so much to get to this point that they can bring a lot to the table. They can kind of bring that conversation that you want to the table. They can penetrate, I'm going to say it again, penetrate your high standards. You guys can have those long, intelligent conversations, and you guys can go experience things, because this person is not afraid to experience life. They've worked hard so that they can experience life. You're going to have those wonderful, those awesome times together. And I think that is beautiful. I feel like there's somebody that takes care of, their finances, they take care of their health, and you take care of, the same things, but you also take care of, you're a very studious person as well. Like, you want to make sure your mind is completely occupied. Like, it's working, you have a great memory, you're very intelligent, and you have a lot of ideas, and this person can implement them, if that makes sense. This is kind of beautiful. I'm excited for you guys. Wow. Yeah, your high standards are completely met by this person. Like, you don't look down on them for the life that they led, because they led with integrity, and they led with hard work and loyalty and practicality. Like, they aren't frivolous. They make sure that they spend their time and their money wisely, and you admire that. That's kind of incredible. Okay, let's take a look at the relationship between you two and what it could be / is. And we have the Emperor, as I put it down. Okay, we have the Emperor, and the bottom of the card says power. And honestly, right away, I'm thinking power couple. Like, this is kind of insane, and I am all here for it. So this is like responsibility of the highest caliber. Like, you guys take responsibility for everything in the household, in your guys' relationship. Like, you guys aren't afraid to speak your mind to each other, and also take responsibility if there's anything that the other person is offended over, and you guys are able to just work it out. You guys are able to lead each other toward a common goal. Like, you guys have these goals together, and you can lead each other. Like, you guys have that partnership very, very well. There's things that you're better at, and they let you take the lead. And then there's things that they're better at, and you let them take the lead on. It's very cooperative, but it's about leading each other to get to that life that you want, to create this oasis. And that's beautiful. Oh, I'm getting chills. Yeah. So again, I didn't really talk about negative things with your significant other here, but sometimes they might have difficulties with, their family relationships. So keep that in mind. There might be some past trauma, some past issues. So keep that close to the heart there. So they may have some issues there. And that might be the driving force as to why they're working so hard to create a better life for themselves and their family or their future family. Okay, keep that in mind. Negative aspects of your guys' relationship, though. You guys can have some insecurities toward each other because you both are wanting this awesome lifestyle and want to lead with authority and lead with what you know and how you know. But you guys deep down might have some insecurities. But that's with everybody. That's with every single relationship. And the other thing is sometimes you guys might want to get what you want when you want it, and your other person might not agree or not like, you guys might want to go on a trip, and then this person, your significant other, says, no, we should save that money. You might do a little manipulation to try to get them to get on your side for that. That sort of manipulation, not the hardcore manipulation, but just, that might be something that you guys have to deal with as well, just because of that power struggle a little bit. But I really think this is kind of awesome. Like, you guys get each other really well. They break down your walls, and they can kind of deal with you being a little high maintenance. I think they're very much capable of doing that. And you guys have a very good power structure between the two as far as, communication and where you guys want to go next in the path you want to lead. Okay, let's take a look at your other cards here. We have the flower inspiration cards, and we have Magnolia. If I can not get the glare. You will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. Okay, so I'm going to take that as you already know what you need to know how to get to where you're going, right? You are the person that has a lot of the intelligence, wisdom. You've already learned from your past experiences. They've already learned from their past experiences. We have baby's breath. Everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. So again, you are a very honest person. They don't have any reason to not be honest. You're going to have a very successful outcome, very successful relationship, future family. Sweet pea, the comfort of good company heals old hurts. Okay, so again, I was talking about that possibly having family difficulties. So you know how to go forth and heal this person. This relationship is healing. And then Rose, you are divinely loved and protected with grace. Well, I don't need to discuss that card any further. All right, and then we have Whispers of Love Oracle. We have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. All right, so again, breaking down your walls. You may have been highly hurt in the past, and this person is really good at breaking them down, but you need to forgive your past. You need to forgive yourself and possibly forgive the other person. Not saying what they did was, okay. But sometimes in order to get over past hurt, past traumas, we need to be able to forgive them for ourselves to be able to move on. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, then we have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So like I said, you guys might have they might want a family. They might be able to break down your walls and communicate with you a little bit better, have those deep conversations. You guys can find a way to really figure out what you both want and really act on it and be like, that is your loving relationship. That's kind of awesome. All right, we have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Okay, so I really do feel like you guys have like this strong, interesting connection because they are all about like family and love and, you know, expansion, and you might have a hard time getting on their level, but once you do, you guys are going to be like a power couple. Like I said, you guys are going to love each other deeply, treasure each other. Yeah. You guys got a few here. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. This glare, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I really feel like they're going to break down your walls a little bit more. Like you guys are attracted to this person, or you guys are already in a relationship and they already broke down your walls. Like you had strong walls built up and it was kind of more surface romance, and then they broke it down and you're like, you are my soulmate. All right. And then we have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So yeah, this person is really on the track to plan out their future and your guys' future if you're in a relationship. So this is a reminder to be in the present and enjoy the present, but also know that dreaming together is going to create that like amazing future that you guys are wanting. This is kind of beautiful, you guys. I'm kind of excited. All of these groups today have been really interesting and really beautiful. So I can't confirm anybody's relationship status here, but I just know that as far as your group is concerned, you guys are very compatible. It might be a power struggle for a little bit. You guys might have some insecurities together, but what couple doesn't? I mean, honestly. But yeah, I feel like you guys are like, they're going to break down your walls and you're going to break down their walls. Like you guys are going to find that even playing field, and it's going to be beautiful. All right, guys, if this resonated with you, if this made sense, let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. And also don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. That way you'll never miss a video upload from me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I sure had an interesting and fun time filming this. This is amazing. So you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.